to the recipe tales. And this is the month of December, and we have lots of festivities coming around. Wish everyone season's greeting and Merry Christmas in advance. To begin a breakfast on a Christmas day, I'm introducing you the cranberry orange scones that is available recipe in the Thermomix. Let's begin today by cooking the scones. Right, the ingredients we require is sugar, almonds, we have oats, we have again sugar. The first part of the sugar I'll be grinding and pulverizing to a powder so that we can glaze it over breakfast when the scones are done. We have wholemeal flour, we have yogurt, we have the orange rind. So you have to squeeze one orange and peel out the orange peels, and so I have my ready-made rinds been made. We have butter. Make sure that the butter is really chilled. We have cranberry over here, which can be also frozen red cranberries as per the recipe requires, but I'm using dried cranberries, and of course pinch of salt and baking soda and baking powder, which I've mixed again together. So let's begin by milling the sugar first. So even if you do not know how to make this breakfast dish, the scones, well, we can just start cooking, and it tells us that we need to have it at 200 degrees Celsius, our oven on, and we get on and we line our baking tray. So I've kept everything ready, a baking tray and some of this, so that which I'm going to show it to you later. And the next stage is that we're going to mill our sugar. So I've got that half the amount, right? So I've got that. I'm going to put it in and go next. Insert the measuring, and I'm just going to mill it for 10 seconds at speed 10. And as you can see, sugar has turned to powder, and actually you don't need to buy any icing sugar. I'm going to use this sugar later on with orange juice to glaze our scone form, hot scones, and we're going to glaze it with it. So this is how the sugar powder. Stage is that we have to grind our almonds, which I've already ground and I've taken it out. And then the next one we're going to do is we're going to put our orange peel in it, and we go to next. We add in our rolled oats, and we go on to next. We add our 40 grams of sugar. There we go. And we go to next. We insert everything here, and we go to next. We are going to mill this at speed 10, and we are going to now in 5 seconds at speed 6 we're going to that was as fast as it could get. The next one we have to do is just take it up and scrape. Look at the beautiful orange color. Wow. The orange rind has grinded with the oats. So we have a very fine powder that's formed. Imagine at speed 10, right? In 20 seconds. Look at the color. Isn't it beautiful? And look at, I can get the fragrance of the orange rind. It is well infused in the oat flour. So let's put that back again, and we move on to adding our flour. So it's a wholemeal flour we're going to add in. Next, we're going to add in our unsalted butter, and there it goes. And next, it's so simple and easy. So we have the baking powder and the baking soda that I've got together. bicarbonate soda. So I've got that out, and then a pinch of salt. So I'm going to just add a pinch of salt. And next it says insert the measuring cup and bowl, and we're going to mix it again. So this is like the rubbing in method at speed 3. It's so fast. Look at that. It has mixed very well. Our batter is cold still, chilled slightly. And next part of it is that we're going to bring this whole thing out. And the trick of bringing it all out is just turn it around and just, you know, make it, just squeeze this, make it round so the whole batter comes off. There we go. And we're going to take that out as much as possible. Bring all this round, turn it as much. Don't use your hands, right? But our hand is slightly warm, and I'm living in a very warm area, so I rather not use my hand. And I'm going to use my parchment paper and just gently press it down with my parchment paper, right? So you can use a spatula if you need to, but in my case I just rather do it this way so that, you know, my hand is not getting messed up. Our pastry is almost done, and then this is how I've done it. And I've made light wedges so that it's easy for me to cut later. And the next thing we need to do is just, you know, give a glaze of milk on it so that you get a nice browning when we are baking it at 200 degrees for 15 minutes. That's all we need. In 15 minutes our scones are ready, and serve it with butter or with marmalade or any jams that you have. Okay, so in this case, since I have glazed with orange juice and the sugar that I had grinded to a powder, that's what I'm going to do, and then I'm going to glaze it. So I'm going to put this in the oven now, wedges, and I'm going to put it in the oven 200 degrees Celsius for 15 minutes of baking. So it's out hot from the oven, not that hot, but I've cooled it down for a while. And how we do about serving is that I've put some orange powder with orange juice on it, and you can just drizzle it over it and serve it with hot butter. Okay, so we can drizzle it, and there it goes. Or you can alternatively just sprinkle some icing sugar on the top and serve it with hot butter. This is a beautiful breakfast dish that we can serve on a Christmas day. And thank you for watching today's show. I'll be bringing in more recipes for Christmas seasons. See you soon. Bye.